Hi guys, Manny here from Glasshammer Gaming, and you're watching another 40k tips, tricks and combos video. Remember, if you'd like me to talk about any tip or trick or even a combo that you would like to understand a little bit more or that you've heard about and would like explained in full detail, please drop me an email at elite@glasshammergaming.co.uk and I'll be sure to make a video on whatever topic it is. Enjoy the following video. Today's video is all about the Iron Hands Leviathan Dreadnought and whether he's worth it or not. So let's take a look at what makes him so tough. Number one, you can use a stratagem called March of the Ancients. Now what this lets you do is choose a Dreadnought vehicle from your army and make him a character. Just give him the character keyword, gives him +1 attack and leadership. But that's not what we're after. We're just after the fact that he becomes a character. Now it's been FAQ'd. It was specifically asked to GW that if you use this stratagem and make a Dreadnought a character, can you then make him your warlord? And they said yes. So you can make him a warlord and give him a warlord trait. So that's what you do. You spend 1 CP, use March of the Ancients on your Leviathan Dreadnought and make him a character. Then you make him your warlord and you give him the all flesh is weakness warlord trait. Now the all flesh is weakness warlord trait means he gets a 5+ after save. So any damage he takes, you past saves, you then roll a dice for each wound caused, and on a 5+ he ignores that wound, which is really, really powerful. You then spend another CP to give him a second Iron Hands Warlord trait because he's your warlord, and you give him the Student of History Warlord trait, meaning that after combat he can consolidate in any direction he wants to, meaning it's especially useful for if your opponent charges you with, say, a captain, and that captain is in combat with you but has not based you, you can then consolidate in any direction away from him after you've struck, which is really, really cool. What I'm finding it really useful for is if somebody charges you with, say, some scouts or something like that because they want to make sure you can only shoot at the scouts in combat with you, what you can then do is you can overwatch, kill a few of the scouts, maybe they're only down to 1 or 2 scouts, then with your combat attacks you can kill those guys and you can consolidate into any direction because your turn is coming next in 6 inches in any direction to wherever he's going to be most useful in your turn. So that's a really cool thing you can do. And the other 2 things you can do, number 1, take a librarian and he can use Might of Heroes on your Leviathan to make him toughness 9, even crazier to kill. And then you can take the Ironstone relic on, say, your librarian. You take the Ironstone relic on your librarian or on any other character that you've got in your army. Keep that character within 3 inches of the Leviathan Dreadnought, and then you can declare that he's going to use the Ironstone on the Leviathan Dread at the start of each battle round, and it reduces 1 from all damage taken. So if we just go by averages, guys, I'm going to run you through one thing. Say you shot 9 Eradicators at a Leviathan Dreadnought, at this Iron Hands Leviathan Dreadnought, pure Iron Hands. You would get 18 shots if you targeted with your, if TIE Eradicator squads just targeted Leviathan, you would get to fire twice, so you'd get 18 shots. Say you've got a Chapter Master nearby, ideal situation, hitting on 3s with rerolls gives you 16 hits against this Leviathan. But you then wounded him on 5s because he's toughness 9. So you'd get 6 wounds on him with rerolling 1s, say, because you normally get 5, so we'll say you get 6 with your rerolling 1s. So you get 6 wounds on this Leviathan, he's then got a 4 up invulnerable, so say only 3 go through. There's a CP reroll he could use on a save, but say 3 go through. The average damage rolled on 3 dice is, say, 10.5, so we'll say 10. You do 10 wounds to this Leviathan, then you -3 from that, -1 damage from each damage dice. So you're probably looking at doing about 7 wounds to this Leviathan through his invulnerable. He's then got a 5 up Feel No Pain. You should pass 2 or 3 of these and only take 4 to 5 wounds. So from 9 Eradicators, probably the best melter shooting anti-tank unit in the game at the moment, he would only a 3rd die, which is really, really cool because, of course, Pharaohs can heal him 3 wounds a turn, which is massive. It's like they've done 1 or 2 wounds to you in their turn. So personally, I think the Leviathan Dreadnought is still worth it, and that's what makes him so tough. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. See you later.